comment already.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we in here, y'all. The Bucs done lost. As y'all can see, I'm clearly not. Hold on, we're gonna wait till a little bit people get in here because this jump in a flood. I already know people about to come in here. They about to see how they want to know how we looking. But you know it's all good though. We're gonna keep our spirits high. We're gonna keep our spirits high, and we ain't gonna hold our heads down. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep our spirits high. We ain't gonna hold our head. Oh, here, Lord. Lord, they in here. Oh, my Lord. Let's go. All right. So, first of all, clear as y'all can see, I am not mad. Well, I am mad. 130 some people here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about 300. Me and B Ham. First of all, this is the Bucs podcast. I'm trying to say it all right. The Bucs lost, y'all, 30-27 to the Rams. We almost came back and won, but we gave it up. Now, if y'all can see my scrolling thing on the bottom, what were Todd Bowles thinking? And y'all say y'all loving it all, and hey, it is what it is. But I will say this. This don't hurt me as bad as it did when we lost to the Saints 9-0. B-Ham, I'm going to just say this. You go ahead and take B-Ham was getting on my nerves throughout the whole game. And you couldn't say nothing because B-Ham was getting on my nerves. All throughout the game, he just saying, all this, all that. I'm like, bro, hold on real quick. Don't talk to me. And we started coming back. And we did come back.
But what I told you,
hold on
for the whole season killed us.
All knew it was the secondary. We all knew that. We all knew the secondary was going to be a big factor. We all knew it was going to come down to defense. We knew this. We knew this, bro. We knew this. You got me talking like a slave master. So what I'm saying is this. I'm trying to hold it together.
I'm honestly sick. Like, I'm sick right now.
You sick? I'm not as sick as I was when we lost 9-0 and now maybe because it was my birthday. But I'm telling you right now, the first thing I thought when I saw Antoine one-on-one with Cooper Coop.
Why is your safety one-on-one with
the
best
wide hell do you have them sitting there? Why you got him? Why you ain't drop everybody back?
The Rams had no timeouts left. What fucking calls are you calling?
Hey, that's the first F word he done said the whole podcast ever, y'all. Keep going.
The Rams had no timeouts, and you let and trust your safety with the best corner, with the best wide receiver in the NFL, your safety, and nothing against Antoine Winfield. But he ain't that good to be matching up against Cooper Kupp.
And he not as fast as him. He not as tall as him. Any of that. Like that's actually not even Antoine's fault. It is his fault on film, but it's not his fault. That's coach's problem. That's coach's problem right there.
Like, how do you get that momentum? Your team ties the game with 40 seconds left. How, as a defense, are you not? Yeah, just like Rocco said, how was you not, as a defense, pumped up that your offense just tied the game with 40? I almost thought about shit. They should go for 2. I almost thought in my head, go for 2 because your defense ain't gonna stop them. I almost thought about it. And literally in
it wouldn't have mattered anyway because we tied it up. We tied it up going for 2 when they done nothing because they would have won by 1.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, but at least if we was ahead, maybe that would have also, you would have hoped. Saying, I don't know.
Hey, you really mad? Let me hear you say the F word one more time.
I mean, like Rocco said. I mean, I don't think
somebody said bye Tom Brady. That's not true.
Well, I was about to bring that up. It may be bye Tom Brady because I honestly think he put out these rumors today. Before the game, it was all the rumors. This may be Tom Brady's last game. He's probably retiring.
No, it ain't.
I think he himself put those rumors out just to gauge.
They can run in the e-boy.
just to gauge where he feel. And the thing is, hold on, I'm about to watch because Bruce Arians was just asked why they blitzed on the last play. Hold on, let me listen to this.
Hey, plug it in. Put the link in. Put the link in right now.
Hold on. And this
Put
Pewter
the link
Report.
in. Put the link in.
Hold on. Pewter Report just tweeted this.
No, go to the Bucs live review right now. Put it in. Let's see. Brady is not out of there, bro. There, Roger about to put LeBron, bro. Both of them hanging in there. Brady ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So again, my thing is this game. There was a lot for the Bucs to win. You just had the Packers lose, so you knew whoever won this game was going to be hosting the NFC Championship game.
At home. At home.
At home. So now you got the Rams who can do what the Bucs did last year, but top it. They have the NFC Championship game home now, and then the Super Bowl is in their stadium too.
You know what's so funny? The Bucs done had a lot of record done on them, and they did a lot of they blew a lot of things since they've been existing in the NFL. This might be the biggest thing they've ever given up. If the Rams go to the Super Bowl and win it in their house, this will be by far the biggest blow that the Bucs have ever given up in the history of the NFL. Because we could have actually held on to that title. Hell, at least hold on to the team. At least hold on to not letting the team go back to their house and win it the year after y'all. Now, y'all done made them 2 steps closer. Well, hell, 1 step closer. 1 step closer to actually getting it with it in. Somebody said spoke fell off. I appreciate your bitch ass. I appreciate your bitch ass for that $199. Keep on. Matter of fact, give me $100 more. But yeah, now y'all 1 step closer. 1 step closer to going and hosting your actual thing in your home. Why don't you just plug it in? Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in, y'all.
Okay, so Bruce Arians said they should have got a ton of pressure on that blitz. So I guess he's okay with that terrible ass call. But
nobody's gonna actually say it's bad when we're winning. You know, he's been working all this time, and don't wait to the end to say that. Now, would I have done that? No, I wouldn't have done that. But I guess Todd Bowles just knows his actual defense. He said, look, they goofy anyway. Our guys can't hold these guys. So the best thing we're good at is blitzing. We're better at blitzing than we are at covering. Would you agree? If you hold on, Brandon, just answer that. I don't want to hear nothing else. Are the Bucs better at blitzing or covering? Which one? Just answer one. Then we can move on.
Yeah, but they're both go hand in hand.
You're not answering the question. Answer the question.
They both go hand in hand. I mean, the Bucs D line is better than the secondary. Yes,
are we better? You're not, bro. We cannot continue this on if you're not going to answer the question. Are we better at blitzing or covering? Just say either one.
I said blitzing.
Okay, now you can continue. The Bucs were nobody before Tom Brady. No, we were somebody. You just ain't believe in Jameis Winston. I said we go ahead and get Jameis back. If Tom leaves, we could try out Kyle Trask, for the University of Florida. But hey, we could go ahead and get Jameis back. Let's get him back. Come on, Jameis. Come on back. Jameis. If Tom leaves. If Tom don't come back, there ain't no Jameis. Let's bring Jameis back. Come on, we can do it. Let's bring him back. Why not? We already who we are now. Or, all right, what do we do in the offseason? So, what are the first things you're going to go after? Are you going to go after cornerback? Or are you going to go after receivers? Or are you going to go for a quarterback? Which one?
Well, the thing is, you don't need a quarterback because you drafted a quarterback who has never played a down in the league, which I still don't understand that draft pick to draft a quarterback as high as they drafted Kyle Trask and have him ineligible every game. I never.
He also didn't suit up for over 80% of the games either, too.
Yeah, I did not understand that, but I don't. Who the Bills are running it down the Chiefs right now, but
I don't care about them.
I mean, of course, I said last year when the Bucs won the Super Bowl, the biggest hole on this team is the secondary. So you got to find somebody on defense. Our receivers will take care of itself. wide receivers all depends on if Chris Godwin comes back or not. If Chris Godwin leaves, then yeah, you got to find another one.
Coming back.
Yeah, I don't know about that. This man just had a full out injury that showed him his career could end any day. So this injury just showed him. This injury just showed him go get his money. So if I'm Chris Godwin and I just come off a season-ending injury, I'm going to get my money because I know an injury could take me out for good. So I don't know if he's staying. If you're Chris Godwin, and I don't blame him, go get the money.
Bro, he coming back.
Oh, because he's not gonna leave. And the thing is, I'm honestly being realistic. The window for the Bucs have closed. Like, this was the year to go back to the Super Bowl. Like, I don't think the Bucs, I thought somebody saw somebody. The Rams built this team. Literally, it was Super Bowl of Bucs. When you look at the Bucs going into next year, the window has closed for me. Now, are the Bucs going to be competitive? Yeah, because the NFC South is trash. I think I saw some dusty Saints fans.
Who is Brian Flores? Who is that?
The Dolphins coach.
Bro, I'm not getting. We are right. Oh wow! So she tried to. Hey, is there any way how we can get John Gruden back?
I mean, John Gruden wasn't really a good coach, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, he was actually a good coach. He just wasn't a good coach for us. He just got us over that hump. You the main one that told us about that hump too. Now,
he is a good offensive coordinator because he gave the Bucs an offensive side. Oh yeah, y'all dusty, the Saints dusty ass fans.
No, he didn't say we dusty. No, I said the Saints dusty fans. Oh yeah, y'all are dusty, especially without Drew Brees. Y'all dusty as hell. I can see the dust flying around my mouth right now.
But yeah, if you're the Bucs, your first order is defense. Somebody in that secondary, and then you draft a wide receiver.
What about a quarterback?
You drafted Kyle Trask.
I know that, but
you don't waste the draft pick that high. Yeah,
I get that though. I understand, but I actually seen Kyle Trask play game after game. Maybe you haven't seen him the way I've seen him. When Kyle Trask does not have backup, he's not a great quarterback.
Well, I didn't want us to draft him that early, anyways. But
what I'm saying is though, you haven't watched him the way I've watched him. I'm in Gatortown. Okay, I'm in the Trey Five Deuce. All right, I'm in the Trey Five Deuce. I've sat here and watched the man replace Filippo Franks. And then Filippo Franks had to go to Arkansas. Kyle Trask is a great quarterback, but when he ain't got no protection, man, shit. Hey, I've seen it. Just saying, we can get Deshaun Watson now. We could do that now. We could do that. I feel like Deshaun is gonna get on the team. I don't know, man. I don't think the Bucs will take him only because of what we dealt with AB and all that stuff, and we're not trying to go backward. It's not to say that he would pull an AB. It's just the fact that the Bucs, they never really dealt with no real drama except for Keyshawn Johnson and Antonio Brown, and I don't think they want to go for Deshaun Watson. And at this point, even though AB is gone, could you dislike him even more now?
Well,
because he knew what he was doing.
I mean, we talked about it last week. I told you the wide receivers was going to have to step up.
Of course.
And they failed in the beginning of this game.
Now check this out. Will Tyler Johnson be a Buccaneer next year?
Only because it's a rookie contract. I mean, but they failed. And that's why I say the window it has closed for the Bucs. I mean, yeah, we want to talk praises for Tom Brady, which I think he should win the MVP this year. Now, especially that both him and Rodgers are both out in the same round, so you can't argue one was better than the other.
Whoa, what?
I'm saying both Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers both got kicked out the divisional round.
You can't argue who's better than the other.
And I'm saying you can't argue and say, oh, well, Rodgers made it to the NFC Championship game, so he's better than Brady. Both of them got kicked out the same round. So,
bro, what are you talking about? Overall resume, Tom Brady has his name.
Sir, I'm talking about you can't there's nothing you can add between the two from this season. You can't say, oh, well, one went further than the other.
You need to go ahead and clarify that next time. Don't just say that.
That's what I said. But so, anyways, Brady should win MVP. But that window has closed for the Bucs. Like those rumors came out today for a reason. Those rumors that Brady was the rumors that Brady was retiring came out for a reason. So what the problem is, and seeing this game, I don't think the Bucs have set themselves up well enough to succeed after Tom Brady, and that's the problem I have with the and yeah, Jack. That's why I said like the Bucs are gonna win. Like the division's terrible. New Orleans is still trash.
We still going back.
Terrible. And the Panthers
going back to the playoff.
If the Panthers get an offensive line, they'll be good. They have talent. The Panthers defense is number one. So if the Panthers can get offensive line, Carolina Panthers will be straight. But for the Bucs,
hey, somebody said Todd Bowles sold us. You think he sold us, man?
I don't think he sold it, but his play caller was terrible today. Terrible. Oh, the blitzing was pointless. It did nothing. And again, it was 40 seconds left. Why?
All right, so who win the Super Bowl this year? Kansas City.
Well, they're losing right now, so
it don't matter. See, here you go. I ain't got time for it. That's not my team, man. You know what I'm finna do, y'all? I'm gonna take it amongst myself to get my shit together this year since the Bucs done lost. Since the Bucs dropped the ball this year, I guess it's big spoke Draco time. You know, when the Bucs is out of there, man, I guess it's time for me to shine now. So y'all, it's my time now.
No, and Steve, I mean, what you're saying is like you don't like you do not blitz when your blitz is coming from where you're covering the best receiver in the league. Like you don't call that. And no matter how much faith you have in Antoine Winfield, you don't leave your safety to cover the best wide receiver in the league. Like that, you don't do that.
It's my time to shine, man.
And so that's where I think every Bucs fan is confused on like the defense. You had everything set up to be the savior for this team. Your offense just came down, tied the game 27-27. And you let the Rams come back and win this game in your own stadium and walk out. And the game is over. So I honestly don't have much to say because I've said it all year that the Bucs secondary was going to haunt them, and it did. So, JB was trying to ignore me, but I was right again. I told him before this game.
What matters the most is that I've been telling you over the past 5 years we're going to Super Bowl. I even told you last year.
You said we was going this year, and I said, and I was realistic and said we're not.
Hey, we had a chance to go, but the game is rigged.
Then last week you said it wasn't rigged.
That was a demon talking on this side. The angel said it ain't rigged. Hey, I'll tell you what, we're going to Super Bowl next year. We got it. You know, we're going to be divisional champs this year. We're going to do all that. You feel me? Everybody loves saying bye-bye Brady, and that's cool. Hey, we got rings, though. We the first ones to win it in our house. LA Rams are not, bro. And you know they want their get back from them 49ers for losing that goddamn for losing that that second seed. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. Now, if the Cincinnati Bengals happen to go to Super Bowl, oh my God. That would be crazy. So at this point, man, I'm going for the Bengals. The Bengals or I can't say the Chiefs because wait, who the Chiefs playing? The Bills?
Mm-hmm.
I want the Bills or either the Bengals to win. I don't need it. Right here. Throw it to me. Throw it. Hey, man, come over here. Come up in here. Come up in here. Come here. It's all good. We're gonna do our little song. Grave diggers. Tampa Bay, we off the chain. We ain't worried about a thing. We're looking for another. We grave diggers. Ty Bowles here. 4-4-3. It's hard for me to get through this song. Ty Bowles here. Be 3-4-4-3. Either way he bringing, he could hear. Your 24 here. Get line 45 is a. We wear our heart up on our sleeve. We don't even keep score. We just run it up and leave. I guess we didn't get through that. I'm gonna have to holler at you, dog. Damn, we didn't get through the year, y'all. We didn't get through the year. Hey man, you might have to get out of here. I'm gonna start cussing. Shit! Get out of here, man. I'm gonna start cussing, bro. Yeah, you laughing? I'm gonna start cussing. For real. Bro, I'm finna start cussing. Get out of here, bro. Appreciate it. I'll be right back. Shit! Shut the door, man, for real. Shut the door, bro. Oh, Lord. Hey, would you want Brady to come? I mean, would you want Aaron Rodgers to come to us? Man, he coming. Would you accept him coming to Tampa? I don't think he'll do it because I don't think he wants Tampa. I don't think he. But that's just a disgrace. That is a disgrace for you to leave Green Bay and come to Tampa Bay. That is a disgrace. He wouldn't do it. I would take him. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't want Aaron Rodgers.
You acting like you so hurt. I was more hurt over the Saints, for real. I'm ready.
Because they should have just kept getting blown out. You know, when it was getting blown out earlier, okay, the Rams beating us. But then to come back like that and then still have your defense lose it for you, that's hurt.
Yeah, you pretty hurt, ain't you? Yeah, you more hurt than I am because I'm telling you, ain't nothing hurt me worse than a 9-0 loss. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is.
Scratch and clawed, they kept giving us the ball and giving us chances, and we took advantage of them.
All right, so you done? Is there anything else you need to say, brother? Because we're gonna be, we're gonna be gone for a while now. This is it for the year.
Nah, but I think the Rams are going to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be. I think the Chiefs are good, but I think it's going to be the winner out of this game and the Rams going to the Super Bowl. So either the Bills or the Chiefs playing the Rams in the Super Bowl.
And who you think will win that game? Who you think will win it all?
The Rams. The Rams are good. The Bucs should have beat them though, which is crazy because the Bucs would have been back in the Super Bowl. Like there was no way the 49ers was coming to Tampa to win next week. And I think that's why I'm hurt because you think about like, fuck, we would have had a home game next. I know.
You can continue. No, the 49ers wouldn't have beat us at all. They wouldn't have beat us at all.
No. I was prepared for the L today. When the Rams was blowing us out, like, yeah, they getting beat. But then to come back, and I think again because we are as Bucs fans, you're used to even when we were terrible, when we were trash, the Bucs defense still held on. Like you knew in the primetime days of the Bucs, you knew when you had to get a stop, the Bucs defense was gonna get a stop. And that's what I was hoping for this game. And then Ty Bowles called a blitz to leave Cooper Kupp wide open. And
even Monty Kiffin wouldn't even done no stuff like that. Monty Kiffin would have never. He would have never. My thing is, why don't you just go and just be concerned? Why would you need to blitz? If they get close, they just get close. But if you send in a blitz and it works, you see what happens today.
But the analytics wasn't working. I just saw a tweet Matthew Stafford, when the Rams got the lead, he was 6 out of 7 against the blitz. So when this man has completed 90-something% of his passes in the blitz, that should tell you the blitz ain't working. So as a coach, why do you still keep calling the blitz when numbers tell you it ain't working this game, bro?
Well, he probably ain't see that.
You mean
Now
to
he
tell
see
me?
it.
You
Now
mean
he
to tell me? No, that's bro. They have tablets on the sideline for a reason.
All right. Well, answer the question on the bottom. Who leave? Who goes? Him or Byron?
I mean, both of them were trash, but I think Byron Leftwich is leave. I think Ty Bowles had his chance, and we saw what he's done as a head coach, which was trash. I think Byron goes to Jacksonville, which I mean, Byron hasn't really done anything to me personally as an offensive coordinator. None of the plays the Bucs have called have been any surprising. None of them have been new school. None of them have been any plays that have shocked. And it showed today because you brought up Antonio Brown, but as much as I hated his antics, he really, like, the Bucs have no receivers that's going to beat you. That's why that Mike Evans 50-yard pass, I'm like, okay, Mike. And when he scooted past Jalen Ramsey for that touchdown. But on a consistency, the Bucs don't have a player to consistently burn a defense. We thought Scotty Miller was going to play big. He was quiet today. So, like, AB literally left that
man. He's just too little. Well, AB, we would have won that game. Or maybe even Chris. Well, AB, Chris, and Mike, we would have won. But hey, it is what it is. Kansas City would say the same thing when they say they lost their whole entire lineman last year. So it is what it is. That's just a part of football. So
yeah, but then your coaches should adjust. Like, Kansas City still got to the Super Bowl because they adjusted. The Bucs didn't adjust, and like, Chris, there was no keeping AB happy, but I don't. Who's that? Vin? It said because he's incompetent. Yeah, I honestly think
no, that's part of Bruce Arians' fault too. Don't act like it's not. We're not going to get into this bull crap, and you're gonna just blame one side.
I'm not blaming one side.
Bruce should have done a better job at composing himself. That's all I'm saying. Because he said one thing and then came back and then let the whole story out. You know what I'm saying? After AB lawyer put out that statement and he had no choice because his back was against the wall and it was making the organization look bad. So my thing is, that's what I was saying to you. If we can go back to the recordings now. That's what I was saying too. I'm like, look, I don't understand that Bruce, Bruce looking at it like, oh, well, next man up. I'm like, nah, man. You needed somebody like AB. It was, if this man said, I don't want to go back in the game, look, I understand you already got a chip in the edge with this man, but you need to be like, all right, cool, and then kind of just figure that junk out on the back. You ain't got to do it all right there, but Bruce could have done it better, even with that whole thing with Andrew Adams. How does happen 2 weeks later? You get fined $50,000, and then all of a sudden you want to appeal it? Like, let's stop acting like that Bruce is innocent as well. Bruce ain't innocent around here, bro. Bruce started really smelling himself right around the time when Tom Brady came in town, and that's just what it was. And everybody already knows.
That's the truth.
What?
What Jack just posted.
Hold on, Bruce with mad AB making vaccine calls.
That's my thing. Is like,
stop playing, man, bro. We're not gonna get into the vacation.
You said your point. I'm about to say this. What I'm saying is that when you
really
say Bruce, hold on, Bruce,
really start this shit.
As we blame Bruce, of course.
You finna really dig. He finna dig in Antonio, bro. He finna dig in this man, bro. He finna dig in this man. Not like Bruce don't do no wrong.
Can I?
Because I know where you finna go.
I let you talk though. But even if you know where I'm going, even if you know where I'm going,
this man finna dig into
even if you know where I'm going,
Antonio got in my nerves too. But I know you finna dig into Antonio right now.
I let you talk.
You just finna dig into him just because it's just a thing to do.
That's the thing though. But I let you talk though.
Nah, man, because I know exactly what you finna do.
But I let you talk though.
So Bruce skin-headed ass can't do no wrong.
I let you talk though. So can I talk?
Watch what he do, y'all. Watch. Now he might backtrack because I done said a little something. Keep doing what you do. Watch what he do, y'all.
What I was about to say is that when it first happened, Bruce, and I told you this, and I said he should have said what he said, like literally that next day, how he came out and said everything should have been said from the beginning. But I know that for the Bucs on their end, they were probably trying to cover themselves, so whatever they said wasn't going to come back to haunt them in any kind of legal situation or fine from the league X, Y, Z. Now, the Andrew Adams situation was Bruce wrong. Yeah, he got fined for it. Secondly, with AB, there was no saving him, and which is why you saw every player afterwards kind of brush it off. When you go back and watch all the practices from last week, listen to all the press conferences, listen to Mike Evans, you listen to Tom Brady. If it was something that Bruce did wrong, the players would have said it. Like the players would not have been as welcoming to, oh, we just moving on. But literally all the players said we're just moving on, including Le'Veon Bell, who was his best friend in Pittsburgh. Even Le'Veon Bell was like, you know what, me and AB still cool, but I ain't talking about that. We moving on. We got games to win. So if the players know that AB was wrong, we know he's wrong because an AB last week in an interview came back and apologized and said he shouldn't have walked off like that, and Tom Brady's his friend. So my thing is, exactly, Chris. Like my thing, which is what I was getting to.
You never talk down.
Hold on. What I was getting to is
you
that
never talk down coach, but you talk down a player.
What I was getting to is at the end of the day, Bruce Arians is your head coach. He's a manager at your job, just like your manager will call you to the office and say, "Hey, Brandon, I need to talk to you." Your manager's gonna tell you what you probably don't want to hear.
I talked down on my bosses before. Yeah, go ahead and fall back. Yeah, good.
Because I let you talk and I didn't interrupt you.
But I ain't go that long.
Just like your manager at a job will call you in the office. If Bruce said go and he didn't go, as a coach, you have to write, because again, I told you this, you have to set a precedent. Like you don't have your players walk out in front of you, because that gives an idea to the rookies that they can do the same thing. So you don't have that brewing. So for the Bucs, it was okay, you know what? We kept him when he lied about the cards. We could have released him, but we took up for him because Bruce came out and said, I don't care what y'all have to say about me and my coaching. He's on the team. So Bruce took up for him the week before. Then all of a sudden, Bruce don't care about him? Come on now. So why would he take up for AB the week before and say, come at me, I'm the coach? And the next week, now he hates him? That's what I'm saying. End of the day, and I'm tired of talking about AB because it's irrelevant now. But what I'm saying is that cancer is gone. So for the Bucs moving forward, and I'm expecting Chris Godwin to be gone, the Bucs have to find someone else to be on the other side with Mike Evans. So you got to find someone else to help Mike Evans out. So whether that's in the draft, I saw I think it was NFL.com story saying the Bucs and the Falcons should trade for Calvin Ridley to come because he wants to get out of Atlanta. But I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work in division. So yeah, it's they got to figure something out, because clearly it showed today that you double Mike Evans and you now, depending on Gronk, who's also getting older, Brady's getting older, you gotta build for the future, and that's why the Rams are so good. You have a Cooper Kupp, and if you double him, you still have Odell Beckham now. You still have the third receiver who caught that crucial first down, and the Rams stacked up on defense. You know how many times Brady got sacked today? Von Miller coming on a blitz. So it's like, like for the Bucs, we gotta understand that teams got better in the NFC. So in order to compete next year, we got to do the same. And there's a lot of question marks. Like I just saw the tweet, JPP talking about he doesn't know what his next season gonna hold because he's thinking about having surgery. So it's like there is a lot of players on both sides who the Bucs got a lot of gaps to fill in. It sucks when you lose because all the problems come out. And that's where we are. So
We're going to Super Bowl next year, y'all.
Yes, sir. I've been a Tampa fan all my life, sir. That's the only team I've ever rooted for.
Can't tell because he been over here rooting for Carolina lately.
I mean, I live in, I have to support the.
Oh, yeah. He gonna have to be political with that one.
I have to support the team where my taxes go to. So, but I want the Panthers to do well, but they have a lot of work to do. But yeah, I've been a Bucs fan.
You want them to do well?
Yeah. Except when they play the Bucs.
Y'all hear him? He talking
when they play the Bucs. But honestly, if you watch football, I think everybody used to root for the Panthers. When you had Steve Smith and Cam,
never.
When Cam was Superman, when in Cam's heydays,
I never rooted. I rooted for Cam.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah. So you wanted Cam to do good. That's still
I wanted. No, you're talking crazy because you live there. But it's okay. I see what you're doing.
And then when the Panthers went to the Super Bowl,
Yeah, of course. I rooted for them when they played the Patriots and they lost, and I rooted for Cam when he played the Patriots. And who he played? Peyton Manning.
The Super Bowl year?
Yeah. Peyton Manning, right? Yeah, he played Peyton Manning and lost. I think so. Oh, no. I think they played the Patriots.
Oh, they played the Broncos.
So the Broncos, yeah, exactly. So I know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, we know you playing politics. Ain't no Bucs fan in their life finna sit here and talk about they rooting for any team in our division. You only did it because we know what you're doing it for. But yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. The Bucs going to Super Bowl next year.
Meanwhile, I'm looking up again. Josh Allen's running all through, and again, that's what I mean. I know we love Tom Brady, but the Bucs, and that's why I don't necessarily even really like Kyle Trask. Like the NFL
shut up about that, bro. You ain't even seen that quarterback go to work yet. You talking trash already.
You just said what I said.
I said that I don't know about Kyle Trask under pressure. He doesn't do all that good. I'm talking about when things completely collapse. I haven't seen the best work, but I like Kyle Trask because I was happy when we got drafted to the Bucs. You the one that don't really know about Kyle Trask the way I do. A lot of people don't know about Kyle Trask the way I do.
The point I was going to make is that the NFL is moving towards mobile quarterbacks. So you need a quarterback that is going to be able to
run. All right, then when you get your ass out there.
I'm 34 years old.
You get your ass out there. Shit, I'll do it. Fuck it. Hire me, y'all. I'm ready to go. Hey, John Baker for your next quarterback. 33 years old, ready to go, y'all.
I'm just being realistic. And when you look at literally the teams that are left in the playoffs, the Bengals, mobile quarterback. Playing now, Buffalo, mobile quarterback. Kansas City, we know Patrick Mahomes, mobile quarterback. Matthew Stafford can get out the pocket. That's what I'm saying. When you look at the teams that are left,
guys. No. I'm not salty. Oh, the salty person is this guy right here in the black. That's the salty. This guy right here.
Because Abram, I appreciate you. Maybe he's just smarter than the app. I appreciate you.
I'm salty, but shut up.
I speak as a fan, but I also speak realistically.
But you the one that's salty. You the one that left mad today. I ain't leave mad.
I don't let the fan judgment cloud me. I speak the truth.
I ought to throw this drink on the computer, bro.
I speak the truth. Again, when you look at the teams that are left in the playoffs, they all have mobile quarterbacks. That's what the Bucs need moving forward.
Fuck this shit. I'm sick of it. You take over.
So yeah, what else y'all want to talk about today before we wrap this up? Honestly, disappointment, but it's expected.
You take over for the season. It's over with. I'm done, y'all. Bucs, where we out? It's for.
Yeah. I told Smoking Reasons before. I said before this game started, I told him wide receivers got to step up, and the Bucs secondary I'm concerned about. He kept saying, "No, the secondary, we gotta believe. Go Bucs." I'm like, bro, I'm a fan. I want them to win, but I know our secondary and the matchups that the Rams have is going to be bad. And I want us to win, but realistically speaking, no, it didn't happen. So, I'm gonna wrap this up for y'all because JB, he trying to come back now. I was hoping we got some quotes from the defense yet, but all the stuff from the press conference has come from. There we go. I think this is Levante David is up at the podium right now.
This locker room, and you see you could be in a fly on the wall. You see the motivation in guys' eyes. You know the grind. They know.
So yeah, Levante David is talking about seeing the grind.
We went out there and did that. You know, take the ball away and capitalize off of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and not shoot ourselves in the foot. And we did that in the second half. Besides that last play, so you know, like I said, man, I got no.
Yeah. So Levante David was talking about. You know, they came out and played a good second half besides the last play. So, and that's what I know the defense has to feel like. You have to feel bad when you see your team come back, tie the game, and then you as a defense come back and let the team advance on your field because you let them go down in 40 seconds. So, for one hope for me, I was like, shoot, maybe Leonard Fournette shouldn't have scored that early because JB literally FaceTimed me, and I was like, hold on, bro, we got to talk when OT happens because something in my head told me, yeah, this defense ain't going to hold him. So I was like, dang, maybe Fournette should have just stopped at the 1 yard line and the Bucs should have milked the clock out and left like 5 seconds on the clock. But, you know, hindsight is what it is. We got a Super Bowl last year, so you know, that's saying a lot more than a lot of teams. So it's been a fun year. Wrapping this up, you know, appreciate y'all for joining us this whole season. We did it again. Unfortunately, it didn't end, you know, as it did last year with us screaming on the night the Bucs won a Super Bowl. But, you know, we still got it, though. So, I mean, there'll be a new champion this year. And, you know, I mean, but Jack, you know, even if the Bucs went for 2, they still would have lost. So that's the whole thing is like, you know, you went for 2, but it was still going to be 40 seconds left on the clock. So, you know, you would have went for 2, but your defense still had to go back out on the field and try to stop somebody, which they didn't. So, and I agree drafting, and I wouldn't say new secondary, but the Bucs need secondary help. And that's the only way the Bucs are going to move forward is getting that secondary help. So, you know, my only hope for next year is to beat the Saints because I can't stand them. So next year, hopefully, we beat the Saints twice in New Orleans, in Tampa, win the division again. Do I think, you know, when we talk about next year, are the Bucs going back to the playoffs? Of course. Do I think, as JB likes to shout every year, we win the Super Bowl? Nah, a lot has to change, especially on the defensive front, for the Bucs to go back to the Super Bowl. Again, as much as Tom Brady's the GOAT, the NFL, again, as I'm looking at this Chiefs game and the Bills game, the NFL has, you know, turned to this where you need a mobile quarterback. And that showed today, one person goes down on the Bucs offensive line, which they have been a cohesive unit all year. It hurts. Like Brady's not going to beat you with his legs. So if you are an opposing team, you know how to beat the Bucs. He ain't gonna beat you running. So you know if you shut Brady out the pocket, you win. And that's what the Saints did very well this year. And that's what the Rams, I'm sure, looked at how the Saints beat the Bucs because they ran a lot of the same defensive schemes and stunts. And it worked the first half until the Bucs came back, started coming back in the second half. So, you know, I think, you know, moving forward, it's going to be a lot of changes because, again, I don't think Byron Leftwich is coming back. So then it's like,
he ain't coming back either.
So it's like, okay, you got a new coach for Brady. Do I think Brady lasts?
Jalen Daughter not coming.
Do I think, you know, Brady it lasts for more than a year? No. One thing I will say is that it's good that the Bucs are relevant again. You know, like even if we're not going to the Super Bowl this year, the Bucs are relevant. So we're not the laughing franchise anymore. People know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers name. So that's what you can as Bucs fans, we all can be prideful for going into the offseason. You know, we proved our name again. Packers lost, we lost. The two teams that was an NFC Championship game last year, none of them are there this year. So, you know, that's just how sports goes. So I'm sure we'll have another, podcast talking about the offseason and the changes that happen. But appreciate y'all. Go Bucs.